father is the rarest of men. He's just by being a self-made man made me so proud as a daughter.
He's a good churchman and family man and then businessman.
For a role model, you couldn't ask for a better person.
One of my greatest compliments is when someone says, "You're just like your dad."
He's honest and fair and supportive. He's always made me feel a part of this business.
I've been here 26 years, and in all those years, I don't think that we've had 2 squabbles. It's just unbelievable how we've made a decision to make it work, and it has.
Don epitomizes the term entrepreneur. He started that business with, I think he borrowed $500 when he first got started, and grew it to what it is today.
I saw in him that he was a comer, a real comer.
I learned to trade as a pattern maker, wood pattern maker, model maker, and then I worked for several companies, and then decided to go into business myself, and it was a great asset, my wife, because she raised the children, and I was able to do the job I had to do. Don Jr., I guess the origination, or the original time that he spent with me was he would come to the shop. He was big enough, and we put a small apron on him, and he could sweep the shop. But when he got older and got through college, he said, "Yeah, I'll come back to work at the company, but I don't want to sweep the shop."
We're about 285,000 square feet under roof. We have approaching 300 employees. We have the machine division and the pattern division.
He's proud to be one of the largest employers in the town of Galion.
He's always been more than fair with everyone, and he's a people person. The customer comes first. As long as you do your job the way he expects it, you'll never have a problem working for Don.
When we started to expand around 1997, we were looking at some huge equipment purchases, and in order to get in the market, we had to have the equipment, but we didn't have the job, and so he had to take a risk there to spend several $1,000,000, so we were able to get into the market, and it paid off very successfully.
Don always likes to be involved. We have weekly meetings where Don is involved, and actually daily conferences back and forth. He's definitely a hands-on type person.
You know, I would have a hard time working for somebody that wasn't family-owned, hands-on, because it's just wonderful experience.
If I see him make 2 laps around a certain area, then something's bothering him, and he wants it fixed. That's the way he does stuff, so you just watch him and you know what's going on. He's constantly out there moving.
Don, while he's got the business mind and the drive for business and everything, he can always take a few minutes just to be a common person.
He likes to have his fun too, likes to golf and shoot and hunt and stuff like that, so he's just all around nice guy.
I've always been a believer that you have to be a walk-around manager, but I've had some people that have been with me quite a number of years that have a lot of talent, and I can trust that they think a lot like I do, the good of the company, good of the employees. So I'm able to give them tasks, and they do it very well. But I would like to have them also contradict me if they think that what I'm saying maybe is differently than what they think it should be.
He's a decent guy to get along with. If you have any problems, you can fight with him and argue with him, and after you're all done, everything's fine.
He's a good guy to work for, and he's just very honest, very open.
He served his journeyman for his apprenticeship in pattern making too, so I know he knows the job. So it's nice to know that the guy you're working for came up through and knows the stuff.
I think if you were going to sum up Don's meaning to his employees in one word, it would be respect. They respect his work ethic. They respect his dedication to the business. And most of all, they respect the fact that he's a self-made individual.
It's hard to explain. I've seen him make business decisions before that I wonder why or what reasoning is behind that. but 6 months down the road, you'll see it was the right move. And it's really inspiring at times, it truly is.
He bought machines for more than he paid for the entire company, so it's taking those kind of risks that has made it possible for us to, to be able to grow like we have and to buy machines as big as the ones that we've got and to have multiple machines like that. It's just, it had to be a vision from the beginning, I think.
I think he's not afraid of anything. I think he's always been willing to put the money out there, invest in equipment, stay up with technology, invest in his people, keep his people happy.
We have a lot of 20-year people. We've taught a lot of people trades. That's one of the prides of our company, I think, is we've taught a lot of people the pattern making, die making, mold building, and CNC machining. We've given a lot of people a trade they can depend on the rest of their life.
If he sees you're dedicated, willing to put in the time and the effort, he'll gladly advance you and move you up the ladder and stuff like that. So it's been a real good experience for me. Like I say, I've been here 25 years. Otherwise, I would have moved on down the road.
Well, Don's philosophy has always been to work hard, provide a quality product, invest in state-of-the-art equipment, and provide the customer with the very best service.
His willingness to take the gamble to go over the horizon and obligate himself into these extremely intricate and advanced technology.
He called me one day and he says, I got a machine I bought on an auction that was run into by a truck. And he goes, it's all in pieces and my current bank won't loan me any money on it, but you know me and you know my capabilities. I can turn this $40,000 machine around and start making parts within a couple weeks. And I said, that's great, let's get it bought and we'll get it on the books. And in a couple weeks he had it fixed and turned around, and one of the appraisers said, geez, that machine's worth like $100,000 now, you know.
Through the years, with purchasing larger and larger pieces of equipment or additional facilities, we needed very understanding banks. And we've been fortunate that the bankers we have in the past years have been understanding. They understand good times, they understand bad times.
He always fixes problems by hard work. And in economic times when work is slow, you work harder. Those are the characteristics of my dad that bring stability to this. So whether we're busy or slow, we work hard.
So Dad did inspire me a lot because he always worked after hours. He would sell Bibles house to house. He would sell dictionaries or home encyclopedias.
It's very comforting to have him here because he's always been here. He's usually the first one in the morning and the last one to leave in the evening.
There's nobody here that puts in more hours than he does. He always used to say, we work all week, but on Saturday we pass our competition.
He put together a company that Galleon can be well proud of.
It's beyond our dreams, I guess, of the growth of the company and the way it's went. I couldn't imagine it would grow as much as it did.
He put everything together all by himself, which I greatly admire.
I really am not looking to or thinking of retirement. As long as I have a place to come into the plant, be able to talk to some people and add something to their day and something to the company. I want to stay here as long as I can and as long as the children will have me.